youth runner here with Mount Carmel Junior standout Olivia Campos, and it was an absolute sea of red and neon on the Hilmer Lodge Stadium track finishing. She wins the Division II girls varsity race in 1915. Mount Carmel goes 1, 2, 3. Mount Carmel goes 4 of the top 5. Mount Carmel goes 6 of the top 21. We're running out of superlatives to talk about how brilliant she was and the rest of the group was. Before we talk about your race individually, Olivia, just how much does that energize you and just kind of like just really make you so proud to turn around and just see your girls doing the work?
I was so excited. We've worked so hard this season, and to get out the outcome that we've been putting in the work for, it's a beautiful feeling.
And you know, obviously, whether it might be at Morley Field or other places, like you can't always see how they're moving during the race, but obviously, since you had created such a significant gap, you know, on Rio, Veronica, and Lika, and obviously nothing but respect for them, that's just how good you were today. But then the fact that you were able to turn around and just kind of like, you know, like just watch it all unfold in real time, like, you know, like once you were able to catch your breath, like how meaningful was it just to watch them have their opportunity to shine?
I was so happy for them because I know they worked so hard this season.
Awesome. In terms of not having poop out, you know, as part of the layout this year, but obviously still have switchback, still have reservoir. Like, how beneficial is that for you and the group in terms of getting ready for Morley Field, getting ready for the section finals, and like just, you know, getting more hill work in?
I think this race is really a good test to see where like our endurance and our mental strength is. So having hills like this is really beneficial because, again, at Morley Field there's a tough hill, and so we're just mentally prepared when it comes to that.
You showed so much patience in the first mile, and then just found this incredible next level in the second mile. I mean, obviously you're not looking backward, so you don't understand like how much of a gap that you established, but I mean, it was more than 20 seconds in a span of a mile. Like, just how good were you feeling, and like just how much did that kind of set you up for the last mile?
I was feeling good because I didn't really know where the race was behind me, so I kind of just stayed a consistent pace and kind of in my mind thought that they were right behind me, even though they weren't, just to keep me from pushing and not slowing down.
Absolutely. And obviously once upon a time, you know, it would be come down reservoir, get on the airstrip, and that's where we open the stride and start the kick. Like, just how cognizant were you, or how much were you respecting the fact that it's like, because right behind where you're standing right now was the once upon a time finish.
Yeah.
Now obviously it's where we're looking off in my left and your right.
Yeah.
That's where the finish is. So just how cognizant were you, and how much were you respecting the fact that, like, hey, I still have 300 meters on the track and I want to really hold it together?
Definitely I waited a little longer, but like once we got to the finish from last year, I definitely started to push it into gear because all through practices we've been working on maintaining and like being able to have our last kick in the race.
Most definitely. And last thing to that point, obviously you went from being great 3-miler Olivia Campos or great 5K runner Olivia Campos to all of a sudden being 800-meter runner, 400-meter runner Olivia Campos. But like just the fact that just kind of feel what that turnover is like, just kind of, you know, understanding like what that energy is going to require, whether it's at Morley Field, Woodward Park, you know, like just how good is it just to kind of have, you know, kind of a simulation of what that needs to feel like for you in November?
Definitely good because it gives me a test on what I'm going to be going up against.
Awesome. Again, she wins in 1915, sweep of the top 3, 4 of the top 5, 6 of the top 21. Pretty good day for Mount Carmel.
Yes.
Congratulations, Olivia.
Thank you.